Hello there, beautiful Libras, and welcome everyone to my Tarot Nook. I hope all has been good and well with you. Thank you for stopping in today. Appreciate you all so very much. So let's see what is going on with the energy that you're thinking about or is thinking about you, and what their true feelings are towards you and the current situation. The situation could be online, offline, frozen, broken up, fight, argument, separation, together. We'll see what the cards unfold and then we'll go from there. First, I'm going to pull some oracles to see what's going on between you and them and the situation altogether. And then I'll pull on what's going on with them. And then I'll do a tarot reading for them and then their feelings for you. And I'll close with a love message from the universe as intended for you to hear it. So if you like tarot and enjoy checking in your readings, feel free to like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I upload regularly, and I hope to see you come back. Okay. If you want to go extra, you can always share with your friends, but I don't know about that. That's up to you. All right, you're always welcome. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Comments are open. Okay, just support one another. Okay, in the comments. So alright, so between you and this specific energy at this time, there could have been some things going on where you found something, you know, something shocking happened. It could have been anything. Literally, it could have been anything shocking. But something here had put some things in some type of a standstill or pause. Some things are not necessarily flying and flowing as they used to be or should be, but it could be because something has drastically changed. It could be anything: loss of a job, loss of health issues, is something changing drastically. But outside of that, I feel like there could be somebody here. Your connection could have some dark attachments. You or this person could be involved in some third parties. You know, loyalties are kind of not loyalties are not set on the relationship. Maybe not super committed, but kind of committed type of thing. Yeah, somebody here is really kind of there's a sense of like the desire to have some type of a freedom or sense of like openness. Like maybe somebody wants to be in an open relationship or committed relationship here. It's showing up. But for a lot of you, there's a lot of possibilities out there for you, specifically Libra. So it's like you have like a lot of options to explore. And I feel like you and this person both are free-spirited energies. So I'm not sensing bad or hateful intentions, but there is certainly attachments. Also, attachments could be, you know, like drugs, alcohol, addictions, obsessions, could be anything. But there's some type of a third extension here though that's playing a role. I feel like some of you, this is somebody that's very attached to you, unable to let you go. That you both could have your issues, but there could be something that's like just pulls them back to you, or just kind of is really drawn towards you, that keeps them like fixated on you. You and this person are going through something right now. I feel like if they were to look themselves in the mirror, they see themselves with you, they care about you. I feel like you both have some shared feelings together, but something feels like there's some barriers right now between the both of you. Maybe space is needed, some type of separation. I feels like I am talking about a masculine energy, and I don't know, maybe they could be a smoker, but it's a 50-50. I know if they're not a smoker, then they are, or vice versa. I get it, but I'm just saying that could be something about them. Yeah. Some of you here, something is very troubling. Something has been lingering. Something troubling has been lingering. Okay, it hasn't been bad chaos, but there's like a shakeup. It feels like there's a shakeup going on right now. Maybe feelings are just kind of shifting, intermittent, back and forth. Somebody's putting like some type of wall. Let's see how they're feeling and what's going on with them overall, and where their thoughts and emotions are in general, whether it's towards you or elsewhere or nowhere. What else is going on with this person? All right, this is here. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that's on a journey in their own life. They're gaining some clarity, seeing things for what they are, gaining some perspective. Equally, that means about the relationship as well. Where they want to see it go, where they want to see it blossom, how they want to see it. They may be seeing things from a narrow perspective though, like only from their point of view. They may not be as careful as they need to be. They could be kind of a little reckless. They have like an open, no care attitude, so nothing is too concrete, nothing is too serious. It's just, it could be that because they're also coming from a free spirit approach, free-minded way of thinking. But, there could be some negligence. I do feel like there's some barriers going on. As much as, you're what matters to them or they care about, I don't feel like they're giving you fair attention or enough. Not that you're needy, but it's just kind of they're not really the best with managing their time. All right, some of you, again, yeah, the barriers and stuff. So there's some creeping doubt here coming through. I feel like maybe this person is just in a very pessimistic space right now. And they could be hesitating about something in regards to the relationship. They could be having, again, some outside attachments or influences. So they're a little skeptic right now. That's what's going on with them. Maybe they're skeptic about how much of their heart they want to give. Maybe they want to take some risk, but they're not a big risk taker, so they're not playing their cards, right. They're just kind of distracted. Conversation here, I feel like they may need to feel like they have to clarify something to you here. Could come in any direction. If you guys are like separated because of the distance card, and you're obviously not together, or just whatever, communication here or conversations coming through. I feel like they want to clarify something to you though. They want to just be honest about something. All right. Some of you, maybe they want to talk about where they want the commitment to go, where they want to see it transform. I feel like they do choose you though. Over and over, it's showing up again. So even if their commitment is not as, serious as it may be because they have some carelessness to them, it feels like they're still coming back, thinking of you, choosing you. But there's a lot of daydreaming going on, fantasizing. So sometimes maybe they lose themselves in their thoughts. They're also on their own life journey as well. So there could be a lot of that going on in terms of distractions. Again, it could be the influences for you or them, third party distractions here taking over for some of you. Okay, let's see what else is here for my beautiful Libra energies. Now we're going to tap it into your person. If you're a cross watcher, this reading is about you right now. I'll ask a bunch of questions about them, but I'll talk to you all the same, Libra, if you're showing up. If it feels like you're connected to the card, I'm going to definitely still talk to you about that card, okay? So look at that. The Lovers right away. Chariots in reverse. All right, Ace of Pentacles, wow. So, King of Swords, Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Fool, yeah, the Fool in the reverse. Okay, Temperance in the reverse. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of them are major arcana cards. So let's check in with this person now. What's going on with them? Okay. I feel like the one thing they need to tune in terms of the relationship and where things could be healed, fixed, or corrected is bringing some type of balance and harmony to the relationship. Right now, things are not. They're very kind of upheavally, chaotic-y, clashing. Recklessness is coming up quite a bit. It's showed up already 3 times. So I feel like this is somebody that needs, the communication needs to be had, where, we can't disrupt the flow of like relationship. Like progress, I guess. I was gonna say the word experiences, but it's more progress. Okay. This is the thing. I feel like for whatever's going on, it feels like one person cares more than the other about some things, and vice versa. So things are just kind of not constantly kind of reciprocated. So there's no equal give and take. But I feel like some of you, this person could be in a very hard-headed place, unwilling to like listen or pay attention. Like they're coming across as inattentive a lot. you know, and they do need to gain some perspective. They are working on gaining some perspective to gain some clarity, okay? And I feel like the clarity, like I said up here earlier, in terms of like their vibes, it's really picking you over and over and over. But when it comes to being like serious or committed or serious about the relationship or just, you know, doing relationship things, they're not necessarily there. The Lovers card, how they're showing up right now with what's on their mind. Again, I feel like they think of you as a perfect person in their life. They think of what they have with you as something to be the perfect union. I think I am talking to the both of you as in a connection that's together, but there could be, again, separation, distancing. You could even like just be separated because of work, school, distance of some sort outside of relationship problems, but there could be barriers if you're together in life, living together in the relationship right now. It does feel like a commitment here is something that, you know, it's not easy like to kind of formulate more than it is to have like the desire to have a connection. It feels like the connection is more um, like engaged around relationship, like kind of like sexual stuff or just, you know, doing relationship things, just not relationship responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like doing lovey-dovey stuff is one thing, but actually being in the relationship full scale is not, it's not there. But that's okay because it just feels like there's just a lot of room for things to actually grow and for the passion to kind of evolve. It just feels like right now it's just kind of pulling in very slowly, and that's like in terms of what's on their mind. I feel like they feel like, you know, things are fine the way they are, okay, and maybe they're not, but that's what they're thinking, okay. Shared values is coming up twice, so we have shared feelings, shared values, so it feels like, you know, this is something that maybe the both of you are sharing. It is a Gemini card, so there's the yin and yang situation, but I feel like communication here, how it's approached and how it's handled will kind of be indicative of how receptive or attentive somebody can become. All right, yeah, and then again, we're going in the form of directionless, okay? So, they don't have a solid direction for what they want for the relationship or the situation right now. I feel like it could just, there's a lot of stuff going on with them. They could feel stressed out. There could be chaos in their world, work, situation, family, life, money, children, buying homes, leaving. I don't know, but there could be just, they could also invite chaos into their lives, or because they lack attentiveness, so they're kind of always in an anxious state. And until, you know, things kind of get under control or and the anxiety is kind of, you know, tempered and things kind of calm down, it just feels like having a conversation is going to be ineffective. So it's kind of almost as though even though they realize and recognize there's issues, but it's also more issues first before the issues. And it's just, this is somebody that's having a really tough time getting things back in a certain direction. They're working on that, but it's just that they're working on a lot of obstacles, okay? So they're going through a lot of obstacles, I should say. But I feel like this is somebody, honestly, like, you know, I feel like patience is what they want, or understanding maybe from you, okay? Because it's just that there's a lot and maybe they're just not used to having so much, and then like just having to deal with so much all at once. But their desire to have a relationship, nonetheless, it's a Cancer card. The relationship aspect is something that they're just struggling having full direction with, okay? It's just that there's a lot still to kind of grow into. The Ace of Pentacles here, their thoughts about you, what they want from you. They think of you in a very prosperous way. They think of you as somebody that they really want to open new doors of opportunity with, you know, even come forward with some emotional offers of stability or structure, something that they can definitely help or prove to you that they, you know, that they're very interested, but they're just, you know, they could, again, they're just kind of like in the beginning phases of a lot of things right now. But I feel like this is somebody that does have relationship goals with you and for you. But they need to also like invest in themselves. And I feel like they also want to invest in you. So as much as they're trying to invest in themselves, they want you to know they want to invest in you, and that you are, again, you are like, you're valuable to them. You are a choice for them. You are their choice. It's not like they feel like things are great with you. Like when I say perfect union or anything, when I say perfect, it doesn't mean absolutely perfect, but it's like where things are, it feels great for them. They're very happy. Let's see here. It does feel like for a lot of you though, there could be something like a potential for something new. So I feel like their thoughts of you when it comes is they want to just do something different, something new, offer something new, bring something new, or maybe change something or try new things. Okay, so that way, if something is not working, why try and like fix it? Maybe it's just maybe it's kind of like the trade of the world. Like right, there's millions of trades out there, all kinds of skills in life, like carpentry, plumbing, doctor. So it's like so much. So it's like, oh, well, this one, well, let's just try it in a different way. So, but then if the pattern behaviorally is there, then that's where the communication needs to really come in. But right now, I feel like this is somebody that's kind of like has a young-minded approach, like in a good way, like a young open heart for things. So they're really kind of in a place where it's just there's a little bit of an imbalance taking place for them right now. All right, let's see what else is here. So the King of Swords. Okay, so what's something in their way? I feel like they're just right now, truth. It's not just the truth, but it's like they're having like a moment in life where they're like trying to figure out the truth about things. This is somebody I feel like there's a lot of things for them that they need to kind of focus on with using their head over their heart. And they're really struggling because the Lover's card, it's like the demand is more for the heart than the mind. So there's a lot of balancing act taking place. They're very smart energy here, though. So I feel like something that's really challenging right now is just they could be coming from a place where like they're struggling or something is not working out, like again, there could be obstacles in their life. Okay, there's somebody that comes across as a little bit of rough energy, but they do have something to say. Okay, they do have something to say. Maybe they didn't want to express it completely how they feel about you, or maybe set you up with and just kind of like mislead you. So but if they're focused, they're still going to really speak with a logical mind, but it's going to be a type of truth that they're honest about. It's not going to be it's like whatever they express in terms of how they feel with the Lover's card is going to be a form of truth. Okay, it just may not feel like it's the best thing because this is somebody I feel like you feel sometimes is not as honest as they can be or they should be. But I feel like this is somebody that's very fair, very fair when they choose to be. But there could be some lies, and as a result, there could be something that they just want to talk to you about or be honest with you about. I don't know. It just feels again like there could be more relationship bumps right now is what I would feel, versus it being like, oh my God, this is somebody from the past that really wants to come break down door. I don't see any of that. I feel like you two are connected at some degree, but there's just some things are kind of either pulling you all apart a little bit at a time, or some things that need to be kind of talked about and reignited. You know what I mean? The Three of Wands here. Let's see. In terms of like really what they want, in general, or what they would like to see happen, I feel like this is somebody that really wants to kind of, have like a happy, open life. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that just wants to. They don't. The commitment is not a high important thing for them. Okay, it's not like a high priority, but what would be a high priority is just having open communication, having being passionate towards another. I feel like there's a lot of truth here that this person is going to come forward with, but it doesn't have to be because there were lies. It just could be expressions of thoughts, feelings, direction, maybe just their ideas or plans of where they want to see themselves go in life. Also, like with jobs and careers and the things that they're passionate all that they're passionate about all around. Because there's this person has like a lot of love that comes out of them, but they're struggling with when it comes to having to use their logic versus their heart, and not because they can't, but it's just that there's a lot to kind of weigh and decide on and move towards. Okay, so it just feels like again, sometimes they come across as very, very intense for those reasons. All right, so there are true feelings here popping in with the Gemini energy in the reverse. I feel like they're very worried that they will lose you, or that they will lose you for silly reasons, or that you may leave them or walk away. I don't see it as though that's something you are making them feel, but I feel like they may be feeling a little like worried, like deep fear in that sense. It all depends on like the choices and patterns here, because they're really having like a lot of tough upheaval is coming through. So again, so it just feels like they could be dealing with something where the last thing they want is to lose you, because that's not really what they want at all. I feel like in the general sense, this is somebody that worries and has a lot of anxiety. So again, dealing with obstacles and things like that, things need to be kind of for them. They need to feel like good about themselves so that they're, you know, they're in their good place, where they're using their voice for their own well-being. And so it's like, it's been a struggle. It just feels like you two just need to sit down and have a talk. The full year in reverse, I feel like the next thing here, there's room for, again, newness, okay, and new beginnings, sure, but the carelessness is something that's just kind of gonna have to be worked with. It does feel like the connection may feel neglected, is what it is, but they really do care about you. I just don't know if they're able to kind of you know, keep things consistent, because again, this is somebody that just wants to have fun, you know, have faith in life, pursue fun things, not necessarily fun as in, you know, other people and for other desires. No, but they're still kind of in a world where the spirit fun, the spirit of life is kind of still fluttering within them. All right. But things are on shaky grounds between the two of you, even though if they want to accept it or not, it is on shaky grounds. But it does feel though that they really do care about the union that you two have, and they don't want to lose it though. So this is kind of what I have showing up for the both of you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Like the video. If you're still here, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future upload reminders. I'm going to pull one love message card. This could be a message from them if you feel like that's the case. Or it could be a message for you from them, or for you from the universe, or something you needed to hear, or something that is synchronistic. So you've been thinking about it and it's showing up for confirmation for you. All right. So this message is exactly how you take it to resonate for you. And your message is, if you could do anything, what would it be? If you want to answer that, you can. The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So what's going on with you there, Libra? See what I'm saying? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Beautiful card here for you to close this reading. Love you all so very much, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.